Hello. It's great to be back. After nearly a decade of living in London, UK, and boarding up to 100 flights per year, and working as a CEO for a global company with 50 offices worldwide in over a dozen countries that organizes hundreds of business events every year in every corner of the globe, I can confidently say that there were times when I spent more time in airport lounges than I did in my own living room. That kind of travel teaches you a lot, like how to sleep sitting up, how to speed walk through any terminal, but perhaps most importantly, how belief can shape reality. That's exactly what we're here to explore today. Imagine walking into a room full of infinite possibilities. Every conversation, every decision, every choice you make creates a ripple effect. But here's the twist. The outcome is not dependent on luck, or the product, or the perfect pitch. It's dependent on you. In quantum physics, there's a principle called the observer effect. It suggests that particles behave differently when observed. In other words, what we focus on can transform reality. Now imagine that this same principle applies to how we sell, how we lead, how we live. Today, I'd like to show you how the quantum power of belief can reshape your approach to success, not just in sales, but in every aspect of life. I wasn't always a steadfast believer in my own potential. I still remember the anxiety of writing an important exam at school, the kind where Murphy's Law would dictate that anything that could go wrong would go wrong. In contrast, when I was 25 and accepted to teach at this very same prestigious institution where I stand today, I was radiating certainty. How can the same mind in one moment feel such intense doubt and in another unwavering confidence? Was it the circumstances, the pressure of a high exam situation versus the anticipation of an interview? Or was it that the underlying mindset dictated the outcome? Early in my sales career, I was pushed into the deep end, forced to learn on the fly how to sell in order to create commissions that made up my income. Under those high-pressure circumstances, a spiral of doubt could have easily taken over. But then a mentor raised a transformative idea. What if, just like the placebo effect in medicine, our expectations can dramatically shape our results? In that moment, I realized that the first and most important sale occurs within our own minds. Just like a particle behaves differently under observation, my breakthrough in sales occurred the moment I started believing and seeing myself as capable and expecting good results. Science now proves what instinct has always told us. Belief isn't just a feeling, it physically transforms our brains. Thanks to neuroplasticity, our expectations and thoughts literally rewire neural pathways. Every time we choose confidence over doubt, we're sculpting our brains for success. Mindfulness studies reinforce this. Focused attention reduces stress. It sharpens cognition and strengthens belief. This creates a self-reinforcing loop where belief fuels performance and performance deepens belief. Ultimately, the quantum power of belief is not just a theory, It's a fusion of science and transformation. By embracing this, we stop using obstacles as barriers and start using them as fuel to rewire our brains for success. Now let's delve into the quantum physics behind this idea. Particles in the quantum realm exist in a state of superposition, occupying many possibilities simultaneously. It is only when we observe these particles from a vast spectrum of possibilities that they collapse into a single concrete state. Now imagine that every conversation, every pitch, every challenge you face exists in a tapestry of possible outcomes. Your thoughts and focus act as the observer, collapsing these possibilities into the reality you experience. Modern research in psychology reinforces this. Studies into self-fulfilling prophecies and the placebo effect show that when we believe in positive outcomes, our bodies, our minds, even our environments begin to realign with the outcomes that we have anticipated. In this way, belief is not just a passive thought. It is a powerful, dynamic, catalytic force that reshapes and rewires our brains for success. Have you ever walked into a room and immediately felt the energy? Whether it's charged with excitement or clouded with hesitation? Energy is a language of its own, and it travels faster than words. I remember learning this, leading my teams into business events where our goal was to engage with and service multiple clients in the same room at the same time. Early on, we often entered rooms full of skepticism. And if we didn't change that energy quickly, the results were predictable. Clients would grow disgruntled, complaints would pile up, and renewals, along with sales, would dwindle. However, when we learn to read the room and shift the energy through our enthusiasm, our deep sense of presence, and our belief in what it was that we had to offer, client dissatisfaction fell, excitement grew, and clients would leave satisfied, often wanting to reinvest in order to ensure that they could come back the next time. This wasn't just about confidence. It was about being fully present. Belief could be the catalyst that turned doubt into trust and challenges into collective success. So how do we harness the quantum power of belief in our everyday lives? Here are 3 fundamental principles. 1, focus on possibilities, not limitations. Envision the best possible outcome in every situation, whether it be an important sales pitch, a crucial team meeting, or a personal challenge. Train your brains to see possibilities over obstacles. Just like a particle in superposition, your mind holds many possibilities until it collapses into the outcome that best aligns with your highest aspirations. When I learned the importance of this, my process became to sift through the possibilities until I could find an upside. And I'd imagine myself scrolling through the volume of a sacred text, ignoring many of the pages, until I could find that golden page containing the magical outcome that I knew existed somewhere within it. 2, cultivate unwavering presence. In every moment, be fully present. By seeing value in the moment and the people in it, we create a space that lends itself to profound connection. Just like a great novelist can describe a landscape in a beautiful way that touches all your senses and stimulates you. I can increase my sense of presence by paying attention to similar details moment by moment in an ongoing way. 3, align belief with possibility and preparation. Belief without action is just wishful thinking. Your success depends on belief and preparation. So commit yourself to ongoing learning, practice, and self-reflection. My process begins with a routine at the very beginning of the day where I choose the right mindset and attitude and commit to seeing every moment as it unfolds throughout the day through that same lens. By buying into this, watch in amazement as belief delivers to you tangible, long-lasting results over time. Now take a moment now, close your eyes, and imagine a personal challenge. See it not as insurmountable, but as a landscape teeming with possibilities. Feel your energy shift as you realign belief with potential. Open your eyes. Consider how you feel. There are many examples throughout history where individuals and organizations have used belief to transform reality. Take Airbnb. Once a struggling startup on the brinks of collapse, founders Brian Chesky and Joe Gebbia refused to give up. Instead, they doubled down on their belief that people would see value in traveling differently. To survive, they designed custom-made cereal boxes and continued to refine their platform. That conviction turned a struggling startup into a multi-billion-dollar company, proving that belief combined with resiliency and creativity can overcome any obstacle. Take Oprah Winfrey, who rose from poverty to reshape an industry by building a media empire that transformed publishing, television, and beyond. Her story is not just one of success, it's proof that belief combined with bold action has the power to be a catalyst that can build an empire or inspire generations. It's not just individuals who have used belief for transformation. Take Medellin, Colombia, once the most dangerous city in the world. It refused to accept its grim fate. Instead, leaders and residents rallied around a common vision, investing in education, innovation, and urban renewal. The result today, Medellin, Colombia is a globally recognized hub of progress, worldly recognized. These stories prove that belief is not just a mindset, that it can actually reshape reality. This is not just the end of a talk. It's the beginning of something bigger. The quantum power of belief has inspired and fueled visionaries like Steve Jobs. It's empowered artists to redefine beauty, and it's helped ordinary people have the courage to do the extraordinary. And now it's in your hands. Mindset is not just something we have, it's something we use. You already have the spark. The question is, what are you going to do with it? Step forward, believe in yourself, and see how the world responds. The future isn't written yet. It's waiting for you to create it. Thank you.